So if you ask me why I started Lost Arts Radio with Doug Diamond, I'd say it was for education. I always used to love education, just didn't like school. Liked the subjects, but I couldn't stand the classes because they found ways to make everything boring. You know, most of what they were teaching us as little kids, and all the way up through graduate school and PhD school and everything, they find ways to do that. But it's a lot more serious now because it's not just boring, it's false information and stuff that you're supposed to know that's critically important for your life is hidden from you. And so Lost Arts Radio is has a lot of different meanings, but one of them is just for bringing back education in the real sense, where information's not hidden from you, you're not lied to intentionally and anything like that. So in this case, the reason I'm making this video is I wanted to tell you about a guest that's coming up. Really inspiring person, and you know that we like to highlight the work of inspiring, brave people who are telling the truth about their own experience and what they've learned directly, and they're letting us benefit from what they've gone through. So I'll name this this guest when the show comes up, but it's going to be soon, and I think it's going to be on live stream. I hope that's, you know, possible for us to do given the sensitive nature of the information, but I think we're going to go for it and just try to talk with some discretion so we can keep the platform for a while. And by the way, if we lose any of these mainstream platforms, find us on YouTube, on Real Video, Real.video, Mike Adams' new platform that is not censored except for really horrible stuff. But anything that you want to tell the truth about that's not necessarily politically correct, you can do it there. Get on there if you have YouTube or other content that you want to share and you want to be a little bit free in what you can say. Check out Real.video and get a channel there. Anyway, this upcoming show is about a subject where kids are being kidnapped, babies and children, from their parents by a government agency. And this is pretty horrendous, and most of the public still doesn't think it goes on. They think the government agencies to take care of the kids and watch out that they're safe only takes kids when they're endangered, a real danger, you know, by parents who are going to kill them or do something really bad to them. And occasionally this agency does do that, but a lot of their work is stealing children from parents who are doing something that the government doesn't agree with, such as not injecting them with poisonous chemicals. That's unacceptable, and this agency steals your child in many cases if you don't want to inject your kids with poison. It's kind of unbelievable. You know, we're in this sci-fi movie that it's even too unrealistic and unbelievable for a good sci-fi. Nobody would believe that government would ever get into this kind of stuff, but they do. And they'll steal your children sometimes if you don't want to give them cancer-causing poisonous chemicals directly into their veins to cure cancer, right? Even though the treatment causes cancer. If you don't go along with it, they may steal your children. They may steal your children if you are having them in a hospital birth and you show symptoms that you're crazy, such as not wanting to put this poisonous garbage in their eyes, or give them vitamin shots called vitamin shots, which are full of all kinds of garbage that should never go into the body ever, especially in a new baby. Or if you don't want to inject your brand new baby with a hepatitis B shot, which is completely ridiculous, even if it worked, which it doesn't, to prevent hepatitis B. Most, you know, few-hour-old babies are not involved in that much sexual activity, right? That's real dangerous, or IV drug use. And even if they were, you'd want a real cure, not injecting some additional poison. So we just need to be aware that this kind of stuff is going on, and it's kind of our strategic awareness to know what is happening in the world, so we can come up with solutions and ways to protect ourselves and the kids that need you to protect them. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it and talk to a lady whose daughter was stolen, and let her explain to you in gory detail what happened. It's pretty. I mean, I don't get shocked much anymore because every day I'm hearing about this kind of stuff. But the details of this lady's story are, well, you can decide what they are. They're pretty intense. So that's coming right up. I hope you can get a chance to see it. We'll announce the live stream probably in the next day or two, if the timing works out the way I think it will. And then join us. And after that, we'll play the recorded audio part on one of our Blog Talk shows. So you can listen to it there too, the people that like to listen to the radio part. So remember, we're on blogtalkradio.com/LostArtsRadio. If you want to go to the next level and start working on this stuff yourself with me, and I'll be there on video and interact with you about how to incorporate upgrades into your own lifestyle and supporting each other in the process of doing that, so you can get all your health and energy back and make a platform for doing all your other work in the world. Check out lostartsradio.com/club, and if you like that, I'll meet you there on Saturday. Okay. Otherwise, keep watching the free YouTube videos as long as we're up there, and Facebook group. We're going to live stream on Twitter through Periscope, and if we ever disappear from somewhere, just check our main website, which is lostartsradio.com, and you can give me commentary there, or things you'd like covered, or feedback from those of you who are in the Planetary Healing Club on Saturday at lostartsradio.com/club, or people who just see the videos. Come to the Facebook group. It's all free. And I still believe we can turn things around on this planet, not by force, but by things that are a lot stronger and much more based in harmony than conflict. I believe in defensive force if and when necessary. You know, I'm a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. I don't really fit in categories like conservative or liberal or anything, because I'm a devoted environmental protector. But I also believe in the Bill of Rights, and that they don't come from countries, they come from God. Everybody in the world, wherever you're listening to this, you have the same rights. Everybody has the same rights. Governments don't want you to have any idea that that's true, but it is. So they also, the main thing they don't ever want you to know is who you really are. Because if you wake up to that, not just in something you recite, not just in a philosophy or religion, but in really knowing by direct experience, the whole game's over, because we can take it back. And they can't match that, because if there's any malice in you, you can't wake up the real power that you've got. It's pretty exciting stuff. We talk about that in Planetary Healing Club, but I'll get a little bit into it on these free videos and Facebook, things like that. So thanks for letting me talk with you for a minute. It's really an honor to communicate with you, and I hope you will join us on some of our shows. Talk to you soon.